Hello everyone, friends. Mozart here. A quick and important update on Bitcoin at the start of the new week. Today is February 17th. What's changing? Well, the key thing. We've been standing still for too long, way too long. And it starts to look like this squeeze into some kind of triangle, like this triangle. Moreover, this is a consolidation under the main moving averages within the day. In this case, for me, it's the 4-hour chart. When such long squeezes occur, and we can't break out in one direction for a long time, stops start to accumulate. Stops in the direction of the greatest expectations. The market is currently expecting more locally upwards. Why? Because there are some geopolitical factors like Trump's conversation with Putin, the release of gas hostages, and so on. And meanwhile, the stock market is growing against this backdrop. In general, everything is good, and everyone is also going long on the cycle. Not everyone, but many. With short stops. All stops are beyond the latest liquidities. That is, they are located here and possibly here. These are the two main densities. When we are squeezed in these triangles for so long and the price doesn't go up, the likelihood of an event increases. When these stops are hit, a quick reversal occurs. And then, accordingly, a false breakout of the triangle is shown. Plus, to this. Here we have this kind of diagonal support. Now I will draw it. This is its format, which, in general, yes, can indeed hold the price. Either from the weekly S3 pivot around the $94,000 to $95,000 mark, or even lower. Or right here, after all. 2. Last week's S3, area of $92,000 to $93,000. That is, a move here, the likelihood of a move here. The likelihood of a quick rebound starts to increase, to take out these stop orders because the price has been stagnant for a long time. It's not 100% certain, but with each new day of such stagnation, with each new candle of this stagnation, the density of stop order concentration increases, and the price tends to take them out before moving in the desired direction. Bitcoin will catch up with Nasdaq sooner or later from my point of view, but that's why I have a blank according to my analysis. But before that, yes, we are getting squeezed. So, at the bottom, what do we have at the bottom in key? This is my long at 97,300. Nothing has changed, meaning there's a consolidation of the 30, 50, and 100 moving averages. Everything is clear, plus the 3-month pivot until the end of the month. There's still half a month left, seemingly back and forth, so it's quite tight. Here, it's more visible, these stops. Here are the second stops. So, it's also visible here that they might do this and even that. Well, I'm just warning you right away that this could happen. So there won't be any complaints or surprises later. They've been standing here like, meaning we've accumulated a lot here. A lot of liquidity has been accumulated. Stops are here and here. They might be taken out. Not a fact, but they might be taken out. Keep that in mind. At the same time, we'll test it again. The orange descending channel. Maybe even the red one. This descending channel right here. We'll test it. And quickly turn upwards. Although overall, I'll repeat, the current corrections in total. We've traded enough. Very well, traded everything, all moving. And the next one is quite deep to go here. This is already a transition, somewhat closer to a bearish trend there. But this is an opinion I've expressed repeatedly, so I won't dwell on it here. Plus the weekly updates. What's happening with the weekly updates? Yes, the same thing, all consolidation. This trading range, rectangle. No particular miracles happening here. According to the stochastic, we've unloaded energetically. The stochastic is approximately at the 30 to 35 mark, which corresponds to quite strong unloading in bullish markets. On the RSI, we've unloaded to 60. Not extremely, but decently. After the impulse surge to 80 on the RSI, unloading to 60 is also considered good. We have no divergences on the MACD, and precisely, it would be nice, what I'm waiting for in the end, this reversal. Here, Bitcoin reaches the final peak, we draw, the divergence helps, and we correct significantly by about 30, 35%. Somewhere. Like this, but here, No, there is no divergence here now, meaning the body was closed here, the body was closed here, and the indicator, accordingly, showed this kind of picture. Everything roughly corresponds to the closing of the bodies. The conclusion in my analysis remains unchanged for now. Here's the triangle, whether we go up, or we go straight up like this, breaking out on some news, something good for crypto, or we take out this liquidity in question, this liquidity, and then still go up. That is, a consolidation below 88. I do not expect that right now. These are the two main scenarios I have in mind right now. They can change every day because trading is such that I can't just set a take stop, an entry point, and let everything burn. Whatever happens, I've set everything up, analyzed everything. It doesn't work like that. In normal trading, it doesn't work that way. Every day, each new candle can change the conditions. And as of today, it's still pending higher. 0. This generally corresponds to unloading at the higher market. It doesn't go lower. 0. Key thing. Nothing has changed further here. The amount of unloading by long-term holders, according to the spending binary indicator coefficient, has dropped, which corresponds to unloading for only about 5 to 6 days within a 15-day window. We are already approaching the safe green line. A pretty good unloading has also occurred. We are practically already within the safe orange line, the so-called low-risk line. If we look at how this works, in global future trends, this line has always been a good support. Even in highly volatile markets, like here in 2017, in 2021, it often acted as support. And within the current cycle, it often acted as support, except during the Iranian attack. It didn't hold there. Moving on. Regarding profit. So, the main cohort of holders for 3 to 6 months, which is the largest among the short-term holders, is around 0. We are currently trading it back and forth. So, because of this, I am concerned. Again, that since we have traded it all, stitched it through, we might spill some of them out before the reversal. Next, this is the entire cohort of STA, not just 3 to 6 months, but all from 1 hour to 6 months. Their average purchases are approximately at the mark of 92,500. Another reason why we might go somewhere around their average price, stitch through it, scare them, and then quickly turn around here. This is possible. I mean, I'm just saying it as it is. I've seen this happen more than once. This happens, but at the same time, the number of coins at a loss for short-term holders is somewhere around the peaks of the current cycle, with 2,330,000 Bitcoins currently held at a loss. So yes, if we look at the very beginning of 2023, when all this bullish trend started, these are already closer to peak values. There was more here. But that was summer, August. Yes, it was quite significant then. Carry trade, tensions with Iran, Israel. Overall, there is an overbought condition at the peak. We are very close to it. Very close. So going much higher is not possible. Otherwise it breaks the entire bull market and the overall percentage of supply and profit. So, in total, we take all market participants and look. What percentage of Bitcoins are currently in profit for them? We don't divide. Here, we consider both short-term and long-term. We take everyone, and their percentage has dropped to 83. This is also a threshold. 80% across all markets. Specifically, after reaching the ATH is reached. At this point, when 100% of holders or around that are in profit, then a drop to levels around 80% has always been a good support point. Whether it was 2017, whether it was 2020 to 2021, or whether it is our current cycle, going below is not allowed, or rather, you can go down quickly with a quick return, but you can't stay there. Otherwise, we will end up with a situation like last summer, or like during the Chinese ban as well. May-June 2021. There are currently no prerequisites for this. It seems like nothing terrible is happening in the economy or geopolitics. On the contrary, everything is good for now. I have a feeling, a strong, very strong feeling that the market is preparing. In the near future, some important news is likely, possibly the official creation of a Bitcoin reserve. Or perhaps the establishment of a commission on this whole topic, something like that, where it will move from just talk to real actions. and it will react very strongly. This entire compressed spring will give that very impulse to $120,000 to $125,000, somewhere around there. And this will trigger a new wave of growth for altcoins. So, for now, that's my assumption. Judging by the sentiment, the news, the preparation, the chart, the structure, everything is leading to this. But before this, there might be false breakouts, breakdowns, and consolidations below 88, where we have our stop. I do not expect. But they might go down here like this. Don't be scared. If anything, I have plans for everything. Even if this trade hits the stop, so be it. I have hundreds of these trades, and it's not worth getting attached to just one. Thank you all. This was Mozart. Further developments will be on the Telegram channel. Have a great day and goodbye to everyone.